Reading levels across the United States have already dropped dramatically. When we have book bans and we make reading more difficult for children, that's going to increase.
Hello, I'm Maya. I've always loved books. Growing up, some of my favorite Christmas gifts were new ones to read. So when I started hearing about books being banned and challenged in schools, I wanted to learn more. This documentary explores why book bans happen and what they mean for children across America.
Several Jacksonville groups are rallying outside Duval County School District offices, calling for an end to book bans across the state.
Books banned in Duval County.
Continuing the conversation on book bans.
Book bans are un-American and fascist.
So I think one of the motives of book bans and challenges are to basically keep people dumb, honestly. They don't want people to think critically. They want people to just not be able to speak out against injustices.
The misunderstanding is that when people have this fear about books and that their children are going to be harmed, and not just their individual child, but that all children. I think that's the biggest thing, just the misunderstanding about that harm is going to be caused because of one sentence in a book or one chapter or one word. That's not going to create harm. I think that the hullabaloo that folks are making out of this is creating much more harm than allowing a child to read a book.
In recent years, book bans and challenges have continued to rise. Many of the books most frequently targeted are those that feature LGBTQ+ characters or stories about people of color.
I think that book bans have a tremendous impact on young people, particularly young people of color. Books should serve as mirrors and windows. You should be able to look in a book and see yourself reflected in it, and you should be able to look at a book and see the experiences of others.
There are a lot of books that have made me feel seen and understood, especially like throughout my life, because you live so many lifetimes, I think, you know. But one particularly for me is The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. It's a banned book. I didn't know it was banned, but I found it in high school, or it found me in high school. And it really kind of changed the trajectory of my life in the sense of I knew that I could choose my own path.
In the 2.5 years that we have been open and had the banned book table out, we have never had one person complain about the banned books. We have never had anybody agree about banned books, particular books being banned, or thinking that banning books was a good thing. Not one person.
When people read and have access to all these different perspectives, that could cause them to, well, it will cause them to question their communities and their governments and leaderships.
And free thinking is scary, I guess.
As books are being removed from shelves, communities are pushing back. Nonprofit organizations like Rebel Readers and 90 Forward are placing banned books into Little Free Libraries, keeping stories accessible. And groups like the Public School Defenders protest at school board meetings demanding change. Even in the face of censorship, people are finding ways to keep stories alive.
I think one of the things that people need to do to help the cause is to understand the power that they hold. Number one, please let your elected officials know how you feel about book bans. And that is from your U.S. senator to your state legislature, to your local school board, to the administration of schools. Let your voice be heard as to what you believe.
I really appreciate that you're doing this. I think it's exciting that you're doing it, and I'm glad that I can't wait to see the results, and I hope that you're interviewing a lot of good folks and that you're going to get a message out. So that's part of the answer to the question, what can we do? This is what you're doing. It's excellent, and I'm so glad you're doing it. And thank you for asking me to join in.